Can someone confirm am I audible or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then we'll start the session. Okay, and in this session we'll see week 6 concepts by solving the practice assignment. Okay. Can someone confirm is visible? Hello. Hello. Is my screen visible?
Yeah,
Yes,
it is
sir.
visible.
Then we'll start solving the question.
Your
And
voice,
it's
sir, your voice is not clear, not so clear.
Yes, sir.
It's working.
is it okay now? But still,
It is the same.
So your voice is very low.
is it better now?
No, sir.
Okay, just try to maybe I have to rejoin, I guess then. Just a minute, I'll rejoin and I'll come back. Is it better now or still same?
So better.
It is better.
Better.
It is better.
Now it's all right, right?
Yes, sir, it is okay.
Yes,
No,
sir.
it is now okay.
And the week 6 is extension to week 5. So this week 6 also we'll see about the list only. So maybe we'll see the nested list more in detail and how to iterate list within the list. So that is nothing but a list of list. So let's go from the first question itself. Okay. The following pseudocode is executed on scores table, and what does the value A represent at the end of execution? Okay. So what they were doing is, while table 1 has more rows, and And first initially they were initializing S equal to as an empty list. So this is nothing but an empty list. So what they were doing, they are iterating it, right? Iterating through every cards in the score data set. So now they have given in a table one instead of reading the card and move to pile one, right? So iterating basically, okay. So unless and until the card is in all the scores data set you read, so you have to keep on doing this. So read the first row X in the table, and what you are doing, if X dot city, this X is nothing but a card, whatever you are reading it, right? So if that card has a city town equal to Madurai, or if the card has gender equal to female, this F denotes a female, then what you are doing, you are adding it, you are adding that sequence number to the existing list. Plus plus, we just add X dot sequence number. So if you add something like this, your list will become something. Suppose let's say the sequence number one card satisfies this condition. So your list will become this. Any doubts here so far?
No, sir, I have a doubts in
No, it's
options.
okay.
Yeah, please. If you have any doubt, let me clear up. No doubts?
No, sir, it is currently I have no doubt.
So again, what you are gonna do, again, once you added the card, you just move the table to next, right? And you are gonna read the next card. And again, if the next card satisfies either one of this condition, because it's or, right? If it satisfies either one of this condition, now your S is something like this. Let's say 2 does not match the criteria and 3 matches it. So simply this if condition won't be executed, right? Because it doesn't satisfy this condition. So you can simply ignore this. So just you move the card to next step. Suppose let's say 3 matches my criteria. It's either Madurai or female. Now the existing list will be something like this, right? This yes. And plus you are trying to add this 3 sequential. So after adding it, it will be 1, 3, right? So basically in this S, you are storing the sequence number of all the students who match this criteria. Either they should be in a city town of Madurai, or they should be gender called female, right? And finally, this A length of S. Anyone knows what is length? I think it has also been covered in week 5.
Yes, sir.
You give the count of number of elements in S.
Count of number of elements.
Number of
So in
elements.
this case, let's say this 1 and 3. The count, if I put length of S for this, so what will be the value for this?
2.
2.
2, right? Oh. So finally, what they were asking, what does this value A represent? We came to know that S is having a sequence number of those who match this criteria, okay? And length is nothing but a count of number of elements in that case. So what will be the correct answer for it?
C.
Option C.
C. C will be correct answer.
Number of female students.
Why not A? A just has Madurai, right? It doesn't have female.
It is having a R, no sir.
And again, it seems confusing if you consider B option. It has both
Yes, sir, it
female
is confusing.
plus Madurai. But why it's not a correct answer? Since it's our condition, we are adding. That is also seems correct, right?
Because, sir, if condition suggests either the city town equals to Madurai or gender equals to female, or both could be possible.
Yeah. So there is a possible case. So where one of the card could be in both the cases. So for example, a sequence number card, let's say 5, that could be in both Madurai as well as
female.
gender female. So such cards, what we need to do is we need to subtract. So that's why
Similar to set theory in mathematics, A union B is mod of A mod of cardinality
yeah.
of B minus A intersection B. So based on that formula.
That's why the C option is correct. It's, as you said, it's based on the cardinality, as you studied in max on week 1, I guess, right? N of B, N of A, and whoever comes in both, you just subtract, right? And the D option also correct. It says number of female students and the number of male students from the Madurai. Because even if you say the female students belong to Madurai, it will count as 1, so you don't have any problem.
In this condition, if x dot city town equal to Madurai, in this there are male students and as well as female students. If you take the option of D, how can it support, sir?
Okay.
X dot city town equal to Madurai. If number of option D is number of female students plus number of male students from Madurai. But in the X dot city town equal to Madurai means there are female students and as well as male students, no, sir?
Yeah.
That is the union of both male and female. X dot city town equal to Madurai.
If you take female student, it's also has Madurai also. You don't have any problem with this, right? If you say female students from the Madurai, it might have some common count cards.
Sir, is this class recorded?
Yeah, it's recorded. You can watch later in YouTube.
Sir, but it is not visible in YouTube whenever I click the link.
Okay, I'll check. It's been live streamed, but I don't know. I'll check with the team.
So actually, it shows the previous video.
Okay. I'll check with the team. I don't know why. It's been recording. It says
Sir,
recording
can
is
you
being going.
clarify more on this, like this condition, sir? Can I go ahead with my doubt, sir?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, the condition states that for some instance, for some time, forget about the x dot gender is equal to female. Think that there is no x dot gender equal to female. The problem has given us x dot city town equal to Madurai, S is equal to S plus sequence. So in that condition, we are getting the output as male and as well as female who belongs to Madurai. Am I right, sir?
Yes.
And now we are adding or x dot gender equal to female means the first condition itself is having both the male and female students. Here itself it is taking an or, then what is the necessity of checking again over there x dot gender equal to female? And if you consider D statement D, the above is a correlation, no sir, for that one?
I'm not. See, this as a female students who could be from Madurai as well, right?
Yes, sir.
But let's take a number of male students from Madurai. So they won't be lying in the category of female. They just male student and will be only a call student called Madurai only. If you say female students again, this will have some common cards which will be overlapping, right?
True.
Are you getting my point on? If you say instead of female, instead of male, if you say female, definitely these two will have the common
Same card.
sequence number.
Yes, sir.
So that's why
some
we
common
don't
are
want, we
there in the
don't,
first set.
we don't want to count the common number of cards so that it will increase the count than expected, right? Hello. Yeah. See, why we are subtracting here? This one.
Because in the number of students from Madurai have both male and female.
Because this Madurai could be having male and female.
Yeah.
Since we already
taken
have a
female.
female, this will have some common card. That's why we are subtracting it here, right?
Sir, is this back to assignment?
Hello. So that's why this option is also correct because it has female students and male students from the Madurai, so that you don't need to subtract anything, so that it doesn't have any common, and also it matches both the condition, right? Similarly, for the E option, number of female students not from Madurai and number of students from Madurai. Is this correct?
No, it doesn't meet the condition.
It makes, sir, number of students from Madurai will have both male and female, and as well as we are not taking the number of female students not from Madurai, then it will convey the same, no, sir.
Yeah.
That's also correct only, sir.
Yeah, this is also correct. Wait. So any doubts here, or else we'll move on to next one. Hello.
Go ahead, sir.
Clear, sir.
So next question, as again based on the cards data set, and it has a top math and top physics. They have said it's a list of cards having the mathematics marks and physics marks greater than 80 respectively. So assume that it has a list. So it is having marks of greater than 80. So it could be anything greater than 80. Similarly for top physics, it is also a list that's having a marks greater than 80. Now, each element in the both list is a record, and the fields of the record are same in the one as a header of score table. What will be the sum list represent at the end of execution of the? So initially, again, they initialize as an empty list. Now, what they were doing, they are iterating this and this. So They are not just a mark, it's a record, as I said, right? Each element in the both list is a record. So it's a record, not just storing a mark. It's a record means it has all the information about the card. Basically, it's a list of cards. It has so all the information, right? So this is, you can take as a card 1 set. This is also card 2 set, which satisfies this condition. And first, what it will do,
It will match if
It
both
means
sequence
sequence
numbers are
number
there in both.
let's
and
let's
marks
say
should be greater than
the
80 for chemistry.
let's say this top math has sequence 1, 2, 3, 5. They just card number. I'm representing the card number or sequence number, you can say. But basically, this has all the information about the card. Okay. In simplified manner, I'm writing. And top physics has something 2, 4, 5, 7. Okay. First, what it will do, it will take 1 for as thing, and it will compare this 1 with all the Y cards, right? Whether it is 1 there or not. So let's take 1 and it will check 1, so 2, 4, 5, 7. It will iterate with all this. So when I iterate you with all this, what it's basically checking is if x dot sequence number equal to y dot sequence number and x dot chemistry is greater than 80, then you add their name in the list. There's nothing but you are adding the name in the list, right? So any doubts here apart from condition?
No.
So when you come to this iteration, so you have taken 1. Now you are gonna check whether the 1 is there in top physics mark or not. Is it there? Let's
No.
assume this as an example. No, right? So this condition won't match because x dot sequence number, y dot sequencer, this will be false. This won't match. Okay. Once you iterate with all this top physics, again you just go to 2, next card in the top max, and again you compare this 2 with 1, 4, 5, 7. Sorry, this is 2. Okay. So you have to compare with all the cards. When you take a comparison, the first condition matches. Right? So this will be true. And assuming x dot chemistry greater than 80, this will also become true when he has the mark of chemistry greater than 80, right? He or she.
Yes.
So basically, this student who topped in maths should have also topped in physics, should have also topped in chemistry because it's checking for the chemistry one. If he or she has not topped in the chemistry mark, even though they topped in both top physics and maths, their name won't be added in this list, right? Because it's an condition.
Yes.
So what will this sum list represent at the end of execution?
Got more than 80 in all 3 subjects.
In all 3 subjects.
Yes, sir.
So this will be the answer, right? So no doubts here.
No. Okay.
Okay, then let's move to next question then. So I don't know whether this has been covered in week 5 or whether everyone knows this init of list,
Yes, sir.
first of list,
covered.
list of list.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then I'll go with the question. Okay. So here what it has is we call two sentence similar if both of them have same number of words satisfy the following condition. So we are gonna call two sentences similar if both of them have same number of words. That means both are the having same words something. And if the ith word in the sentence has the same part of the speech as the ith word of second sentence. Basically, if the first sentence as a part of speech noun, sorry, first word in first sentence. Again, in the first word, in the second sentence should also be noun. This is what the first condition says, right? And A list and B list are the list contains the parts of speech of the words in two sentences of A and B respect. And there is a procedure is similar, which is given here, that accepts two list as a parameters and checks the similarity of A and B. So is question clear to everyone?
No, sir. Could you please analyze the question once again?
Okay. The first thing is, I'll maybe rewrite it in a simple way. The first condition is same number of words in both sentences. This is first condition. The second condition is if first word part of speech is noun, this is in first sentence. Similarly, the first word part of speech should be noun in second sentence also. This is the thing they mentioned as ith word in the question. So if it is third word is part of speech is noun, similarly the third word in the second sentence should also be noun. Okay. And they have given a pseudo code, but we need to complete the remaining half of the code part. Okay. So finally, this procedure is what's gonna return either true or false. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So let's move to the question. So in the pseudo code itself, the first condition has been checked, right? If the length of the first list is not equal to second list, they are returning false. So the first condition is already checked, right? So what we are gonna do is we are gonna just check the second condition. And for that, we need to fill up this code. Okay. Okay, let's look at the code. What the code is doing, for each x in a list, if x is equal to first of the C list nothing but it's a copy of B list, which is the second sentence, right? Okay. And I just give an example how this it will be like. He is a boy. So it has 4 words. This is how the sentence will be. And this will be like she is a girl. Okay, this is how it will be. Let's assume this as an example. So now we just copied this B list into C list. So the C list will be the same as B list. So what we are doing is we are iterating through the A list one by one. Let's first take he, and what you are doing, you are taking that he and comparing with the first of C list. If it is equal, what you are doing, you are returning true, right? Is it correct?
No, we have to go through the other words also.
So by just saying using the first word, we shouldn't return true, right? We should check all the sentences, right?
Yes.
Basically, he and she part of speech are same. Even though the word is different, both will be right. But even though you just can't say that first two words are same in both the list, you can't say written true, but you need to check rest of the things also. So this false, this option is. So next option, what they were doing, again they were iterating. If x is not equal to first of C list, they were returning false immediately. This is can be the possible case, right? I can return immediately false even immediately as I check the one word is not wrong, because all the parts of speech should match. Even though one is I find that at any point I can return immediately false. It doesn't affect my result, right? The procedure, whatever we are doing, is similar. So if this is not false, that means this condition is actually true. Both of the parts of speech is same. So we need to move to the next word,
Next.
right?
Yes.
So next word, what we'll do, that means if this and this are true, so obviously this x will go to s for a list. So we need to take remaining this list. So if we are taking in it, what it will give you? It will give you she is
Yeah.
a, right? That's
It
not
will drop the
correct.
last.
We need rest last of. So this is also wrong. So I need to erase it, some of the things. Okay. Now again, what we are doing, this is, as we have seen, this is correct, this is also correct, this is also correct, right? Here we have taken rest of the list. So now it will return is a girl, right? Exactly however you want. Sorry, exactly how you want. But the problem with this is it's not returning true at any point, because in the procedure, if you go and see, it's already returning false. It doesn't have a true statement. Here also in this third option, it's just saying false only. When it will return true, even though if all the condition matches, it won't return true, right? Because it doesn't have a true state. Is it clear?
Yes.
The next one again, this is correct, this is correct, this is correct, this is also correct. But finally, if none of the cases written is false, that means all these cases were correct. All this word matches with the parts of speech. Then only this false won't be triggered. Finally, it should trigger true, not false, right?
Yes, it should return true.
So, finally, this is the only option left. You can see it is returning properly. Okay. So, any doubts in this question, or else we'll move to the next one?
Sir, can you please explain again? Sorry. Little
Sorry,
bit
your
slow
voice
was
is a bit low.
hello, sir. Can you please explain it? Actually, I got a little bit confusion here.
Exactly where you are having doubt, so that it will be helpful for me to explain the.
Okay, how the option will match with that part? I mean, the correct option with the question, please. I mean, I'm not able to join these two things and answer with that question.
Where exactly you're not able to understand this pseudocode, or you're not able to understand the condition that was asked in the question?
Pseudocode, sir.
Okay, your function should return true or false, right?
Yes, sir.
So initially the function is checking if the length of both the list is not the same, it's returning false. Let's say length of x not equal to length of y,
Mm-hmm.
it's returning false initially by checking. So next we are checking the cases where both ith word in the list or sentence, basically this first word should have the same parts of the speech,
Yes,
right?
exactly. So yes, sir.
So what it is doing in the first list, if x is not equal to first of C list, here the first of C list will be she,
Mm-hmm.
and here initially it will be he.
Return false.
So what it will do?
Return false.
It will return false.
False. Yes, sir.
So is this correct way of returning false or not?
I mean, this is correct if it is not matches with the uh, that part of the word, then it should return false.
So that we can immediately return false. We don't have any issues here, right?
Yep, right, sir.
Yeah. For the next word, what we need to check, suppose this is true, he and he, we need to move to the next word,
Yes, sir.
right?
Hmm.
So remaining next, this will be is. And this list should have the remaining element, so that first of C list will be is, right?
Yes.
So the rest of list, what it will return is a girl.
Yes.
Then only the first of C list will be is. So this
Yes.
will be is and is.
Mhm.
So this will be true, so it won't return false. So again, it will go to next one. Okay.
Okay, got
But
it, sir. Got it.
this pseudocode is not returning true.
Mhm.
That's the problem. So that's why the E option is correct.
Got the point, sir.
At last it returned true, right? If none of the false statement is not triggered. That
Yes.
means all the words are same.
Okay.
Okay. Let me go with next question. Okay, this is one of the question based on the train data. So the train data, have you guys seen train data? So what they are having is we have the list of days that contains a sequence number of entries contained in the column day in the train's dataset. As an example, for the train 12281, days will be the list of following integer 1112. So we'll show you maybe the train's dataset. Just a minute. One supplementary contents, again, it's not there. Okay. So over here, you can see the train status. So what they are having as a list is this day. For example, this train 02202 has a day 122. So this train has a list 122. This is what they are referring in the question. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So that is given. Now the question is asking, Madhuram is a passenger who boards this train at the starting station and get down at the ending station. He has peculiar as habit of treating himself exactly one speed at midnight whenever he is on the train. Which of the following expression gives the number of midnight sweets that he consumes during the course of journey? Okay. The question is, if someone is traveling in this train and this train has 11122, this is the days wherever it stops at the station, right? At what day it's stopping at each station. So how many nights he will spend? Basically, that's what they were calling as mid. If a passenger is traveling in this train from this to this place, how many nights he will stay? That is, they were referring as mid. So what will be the answer for this? So we can just simply subtract this max of this and min of this, right? Hello.
Yes, sir. How do we know this is, night stay or not?
If you take a look at the data set that I showed you.
Sir, this 111, it means for one first it is stopping 4 stations like this.
This one. So carefully have a look at this data set. I'll just erase this. So by looking at the data set, can you say how many nights does he goes midnight?
1 night, sir, for the
One night.
question.
For,
One night, right? He takes at 8:15 night, 8:15 p.m. and morning 4:15 a.m. So almost one night he has covered. So we can just simply subtract 2 minus 1. Even if you go and look at the other data set, just move to next one. Now how many nights does he say? Even though the stations were too much in between, does he stay one night
Here
or
also,
2 nights? One night, right? Again, he starts a journey at 7:40 morning and 6:25 on next morning. Again, one night is there, right? Got it?
yes,
Hello.
sir.
Yes,
Depart. Just 7:40 and arriving at New Delhi.
Hmm.
1:42, 6:40.
If someone is traveling in this train, they'll spend one day, right? Sorry, one night.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
That is what they were asked. So we can simply subtract. So also, if you see the data set, is it in order? It's not in random order like 2, 1, 3, and it cannot be 2, right? So we can simply take last of days and first of days. That's the correct answer. Any doubts here?
No, sir.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Hmm.
I sent the question in chat box.
On sandbox. Ajay, is it? That the screenshot. Are you referring to the screenshot? Hello. I know who has asked this doubt.
Yes, sir.
The screenshot one, right?
Sir.
Can we discuss at the end, maybe?
Okay, sir.
This is week 6 or week 5? We'll discuss at the end, no issues.
Week 5 answer.
Week-
Okay. Okay, we'll discuss at the end. So let's complete this. So this is the correct answer, as I said. And also, if you take the max, which is the last of the list, or which is given as days as a list, you can just subtract 1. That is also correct, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then let's move to next question. This question has 2 follow-up questions of 5 and 6. Okay. Train list is a non-empty list that contains the information about all the trains associated with the station, and each element in a train list is a running days for a train. For example, the given station handles 2 trains. We could have Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. So is this structure clear first of all? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Why
Sir,
this
structure is a list of list.
list of list, but why do we have this structure like list of list? What this Monday, Wednesday denotes, what this Saturday denotes? For example, here as they have given us.
For specific trains, they run on
Hmm?
Monday, Wednesday. For the other train, it runs on Saturday. On
It's
the
for
given
the
station.
same train. This is for station 1, this is for
Yeah.
station 2. And what days that for that station it's stopping. Okay.
Okay.
Right? Clear?
Yes, sir.
So now what your code does, let's this pseudocode. Okay, following this is the pseudocode, following this is the now all the variables got initialized to 0, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday up to Saturday and Sunday. What you are doing, you are iterating through the train list. So train list is a list of list, right?
Yes.
So this will be list of list. And once you come here, again you are iterating for each y in x, you are iterating. Then you are checking if it is a Monday, then you are incrementing it. If it is Tuesday, you are incrementing on Tuesday. Then Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday, right? Finally, what they were doing, they are initializing the other variable somewhere, some variable equal to 0, and also they were subtracting using 7. 7 minus whatever the count you got. It's not a count. They were initializing f equal to 1. They are just initializing equal to 1. That means the train has reached that station on those days. Let's see what are the options and question they were asking. So in question 5, what does the variable somewhere store at the end of execution? Stores the number of days in a week when at least one train station visits. No, right? The somewhere stores, because since it's subtracting, somewhere equal to 7 minus the count of days the train reaches the station, right?
Yes.
So it's know when the train not visits the station, because it everywhere it's given visits the station at least one. No, it's no train visits that station in a week. So option B is correct. No doubt here.
No, sir.
Okay. Sorry for the interruption. No audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Not able to share my screen. Okay. Okay, sorry for the interruption. Just wait a minute. I have asked a permission to make me as a co-host to share my screen. Okay. So, any doubts in this question?
No,
Yes,
sir.
this is the correct answer. Right. Okay, then let's move to the next part. And what will be the constraint that variable can have? That's the accurate bound for the variable that somewhere can. Can it be 0? This somewhere can be 0 or not?
Yes, sir,
Can
it
be
can.
0.
Yes, sir.
It can be 0 because if the train has been reaching for all 7 days, right?
Yes.
And can it be 7?
Yes, sir. Visited no day.
It can't be 7. At least the train will reach on at least on one day. Otherwise, there is no point on running a train, right? At least it will go on one day, Monday, Tuesday, or any one of the day. So it will be strictly less than 7 or less than or equal to 0. So it will be like this, strictly less than 7. So this option will be correct, right?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, let's go to next question. Now, in this question, we are gonna use words data set and assume that the rows in the table are sorted in ascending order of sequence number. And they said start equal to true. Initially, they initialize that start variable as true, and out list equal to empty list. And while the table one has more rows, what you're gonna do, read the first row of X in table one. And if start is true, you're gonna initialize this in list. Again, what you are doing, you are initializing the in list equal to empty list. You are making your start variable equal to false. Any doubts so far to this? So this will be always true whenever you come to this while first time, right? Because we initialized as a true. Any doubts?
Yeah, initializations of the outlist and inlist. Could you please explain one more time, sir? Outlist already we are starting with 0, and again in the middle it came
Outlist we are initializing as a empty list. This
empty.
inlist is another variable. Again, we are initializing as a empty list. This is not related to outlist. We are storing something in other variable with empty list. We are initializing it just, but this is not compared with outlist, right? So in this if loop, the outlist will also be empty and inlist will also be empty and start will become false, right?
So initially, why start is true and again after that, why it is false? Please explain that once again, sir.
Like why?
So the thing is that why the inlist is false. Instead of taking the inlist over here, can we take the inlist and the third line? Can we execute in the same way, sir? outlist is initialized to 0, and again in list. After that, in the third row, can we take the in list? Or
Not
after
getting
executing
what you are
this,
trying to
after
say.
executing, yes, sir, I'm trying to say is that after executing this loop only we have to initialize the in list, or is there any possibility the in list can be initialized after out list? I mean the third row. If I keep the in list in the third row, there itself in the initial
Here,
days it's
here you want to initialize in list.
after out list, after out list.
Okay,
In
here
between
Before the while.
loop. Yes,
here
sir.
itself you want to initialize. You
Yes,
can
sir.
do, but this question, what they were trying to ask is, I guess, they have given some pseudocode and they were trying to ask what is the understanding from this pseudocode. Yeah, that's the question. Well, you can initialize. Let's see what this pseudocode trying to say. Later we will discuss. Is it good to initialize there or it is good to initialize inside this? So up to this, at least clear what the code is trying to do, right? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
sir.
So this will be true when you first time enter into this while loop, since all it's initialized to true area. So this is now empty list, this is now false. Now what you are doing, in list plus plus x dot word x dot part of speech. So you are appending the in list with list of list. So it's like he pronoun. And again list of list you will be appending. And you will be so appending it for the long if x dot word ends with a full stop. Unless and until you will be appending this in list variable. Once the sentence, assuming the sentence ends with a full stop. So once you see a word ends with a full stop, this in list will be a sentence which has this list of list, right? And
Okay.
you are appending the sentence to the out list. So again, this will be a list and this will be a list of this something. So each sentence will be a list. And after that, what you are doing, you are reinitializing this start equal to. So when your start variable becoming true again, whenever you see a
Last
complete a sentence, that means the word ends with full stop. The word ends with full stop.
I mean, in the out list, sir, there should be first and last word with the part of speech, not the whole sentence.
In the out list, whatever the in list carries, it will be.
Yeah, in list should
Out
carry
list will.
first and last, I think.
For
in list
Yeah,
should carry
but
first
our in
and
list is carrying the part word and as well as the set of its part of speech, corresponding part of speech only, no sir? It is not carrying the sentence.
Like I'm saying as a sentence. So basically,
I mean that
whenever the word,
all the cumulative words, all the cumulative words in the list is a sentence, you are telling.
Yeah, it has like cumulative of words. Let's say it has 10 words in a sentence. Your in list will be carrying each word along with the part of speech. Right, that is what it's doing.
Yes, sir. Then it is a sentence, exactly.
So whenever the word ends with a full stop, you are just appending to the out list and reinitializing start variable to. So let's say you completed a sentence by reiterating this while loop, then again this condition will become true, right? And again you will be initializing this in list will be empty. But in the second sentence, your out list will have the first sentence as a list. It will have first sentence with as a list of list again part of speech, right? It will have some first sentence. Is it understandable?
Sir, after the when start is initialized to true, and we add first word with the part of speech, and then start is false, and after that we add on the next word with part of speech, then next word with the part of speech until the word with full stop. Is it
Yes. Yes.
okay? That part I missed. I mean, in list should be added continuously until the last word is matched.
Because this became false. No, there is no way in between in list will become empty, right? Because you are making it true, only the sentence ends with the full stop or the word ends with the full stop. Then only you're gonna initialize this in list to empty. Otherwise, this will be keep on adding.
Okay, got it, sir.
When it comes to the second sentence, again, you will be initializing this with the empty list, and the out list will have the first sentence, right?
Right, sir.
So I hope this pseudocode is clear now. Let's move to the question. So what they were asking is, at the end of execution, what will be the value of out list? So it's very easy now, I guess. Each element in out list corresponds to one sentence from the paragraph.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
True, sir.
yes, sir.
A and D.
And it's also a list of lists because each sentence is a list, and again the another sentence will be a list. It will be a list of conversation. So let's move to eighth question. And eighth is also based on same question, I guess. So this is also given as an example to understand. So the eighth one is also they were saying basically it's based on the code. So which of the following statements are true about the variable start during the execution of the pseudo? The variable start is set to false at the last of every sentence. At the last of every sentence, what we are doing, we are setting it to true, right? Whenever it ends with full stop. So this is not. So the variable start set to true at the last of every sentence. This is correct. The variable start is set to false at the first word of every sentence. So if you see the first condition, if start, what we'll do, we'll initialize the empty list and we'll set start equal to false, right? So this is becoming true whenever you see a first word in a sentence. So this is also set to true at first word of every sentence. No, this we are setting as false. Okay. So shall we move to next question then?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay. Now I guess it's continuation of this question only, all three questions. Okay, let's see. We take the variable out list obtained at the end of execution at the pseudocode in the previous question. Okay, this is also continuous to previous question. Okay, then fine. It has somewhere count and I equal to 1 for each x in the out list. So x is nothing but a list of words which has a sentence, right?
Yes, sir.
And the length of X would be what? It will be again a list like this, because what we stored is word and parts
And
of
part of
speech.
speech.
So if you say 3 words are there, 3 list will be there. So the length of X will be nothing but the number of inner list. So it's nothing but number of words. And then you again iterating for each Y in X. So again you come to this inner list part. Now you are saying last of Y. Last of Y is nothing but we store this word comma part of speech,
Part of
right, in a list.
speech. Yes.
So the last of Y will be nothing but the part of speech of the word. So if that part of speech of the word equal to noun, you are incrementing the count. So when you are incrementing the count,
When we get a
whenever
noun.
you find a noun, so basically it will count all the nouns, because you are iterating through all the nouns. You don't have any if conditions in between to filter, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it gives the number of nouns in that particular sentence.
And finally, you are incrementing this I. And it's why we are keep tracking of I. Anyone?
Counting the number of sentence.
It's again gonna say how many elements we have iterated. That's it. 8, because for each X, we are just incrementing every time one. So we can typically say this is number of sentence, but what we are doing is we are just keeping a count of number of iterations that we are doing in this out list. Not internal iteration, the iteration which we are doing in the out list. Again, we are doing internal iteration, this is different, right?
Okay, for every noun or pronoun, the first we check noun, then it is a one iteration, then other word is verb, then it is a second iteration, like that.
So can you
It's
tell the
incrementing
significance of
for every
I, sir?
value of X
For-
that is changing
Yes.
for
yes.
the outer list.
Yeah.
So basically, you can say the number of sentences just keep counting, because we iterate through every sentence, right? Because out list is a list of lists which carries sentence in each list. Is it clear now, the pseudocode, what we are trying to do in this?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So the I part, could you please explain once again, sir? The I part is not clear, sir.
So the I part, what we are doing is, when we are incrementing this I part, whenever you iterate something in the out list, if you iterate one time in the out list, this I will be incremented only one time. And if you iterate 2 times in the out list, this I will be iterated 2 times. So basically what you are
before
doing,
going to the next element in X, it will iterate it once.
so basically what this I is keeping a track of count, the number of elements, the number of elements in the list or whatever, the iterations that you have done. But at the same time, if you consider as out list is a list of lists which has a sentence. So you can, so that is equivalent to the number of lists, the number of sentence that you are having in your out list. Am I confusing?
Outlist is the list of
Sir,
all
if
the
you
sentences.
take an example of a small sentence, I think they'll be able to understand. Like a 2-3 word sentence, so put it in brackets. They'll understand what is there in each list.
Let's say this is out list. I'll take this. Again, there is my list. So this will be my sentence. One of my sentence. Again, I'll just put this is my second sentence, maybe whatever. Okay. In this sentence, this length of X, what it will do, again I'll keep this inner list. So each inner list will be key pronoun, because what we have seen is this is what we have seen. This is a word, this is the part of speech respectively. And again, this is, let's say, and this is conjunction, part of speech. Similarly, it will go on up to the sentences, right? This is the list of lists. I'll put this bigger, this one, and this one, which ends with this. So basically, what you are doing, you are iterating the sentence, and within this iteration, the number of inner list will tell you the number of words. And again, if you go inside the number of each word, it will have the word and pronoun. That's why you are checking the last of y equal to part of speech as a noun or pronoun, whatever the part of speech. So here we are checking for noun, so the count is incrementing only for them. Is it clear now? By looking
Yes,
at
sir.
the structure, it's a 3-level nested list. It's not just list of list, that means 2-level, it's 3-level.
Like when you have for each, you will remove one bracket from the list. So you know that on which set you're on.
Is it clear now? So that we'll move to the question.
Yes, sir. Please go.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What I'll do, I'll just erase some of the things. So what does count stores at the end of execution? What does count stores? It stores all the nouns in the paragraph,
Nouns.
not specific to the sentence, all right?
Nouns.
So the option A is correct. So next one, what the somewhere stores at the end of execution? So let's go back and look at the code. The somewhere, what does it stores? It's adding the length of each sentence. The length, as it says, the number of words in each sentence, right?
Yes, sir.
So this somewhere, what is it storing? Number of
Number of
words
words.
in the paragraph. Because
Body.
for every sentence, it's calculating the length. Length is
Yes.
nothing but the number of words in a sentence. For every sentence, it will add. So it will be equal to the number of words in the paragraph, right?
Right.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Let's move to this, as I said, it's a number of words in the paragraph. Then let's move to the last one. The question they were asking about the E. So what will be the following statements? Which of the following statements? Variable I at the end of execution, it is a MSQ. And this I, as I said, it's incrementing whenever you iterate one sentence, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So this is true, the number of sentences in paragraph.
Yes.
And it is equal to the number of elements in the outlist. This is, say, it's conveying the
Yes.
same number of sentences because each element is a sentence, right? In out list.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it is equal to the elements in list. No, we are not talking about in list. The length of out list. This is also true, right? The length of out list.
Yes.
Because we are iterating every one time, and typically it will be equal to the length of list. The number of sentence and length of list all conveys the same. So these are the correct answers. The number of words, no. The number of list, no. Then what is it there? The number of characters, you can straight away reject this because we never gone through the character level. Okay. Any doubts so far?
No, sir.
And I think Ajay, he asked one doubt in week 5. Ajay, are you there? I think he is not there. Okay. Any other questions or doubts in week 6? I think there is one more session also in week 6. Monday will be there.
So,
And Wednesday is the deadline. Yes, right?
so,
Hmm.
so may I know where are the notes? I mean, like earlier the notes were used to be in GitHub, right?
Okay. I'm not
We
sure.
have
I
currently
don't
we have
have
only
the.
GitHub notes for week 1, week 2, and week 4. Week 3 is missing, week 5 is not there, and week 6 is also not there.
Okay. I think the another instructor is maintaining that. I'll ask him to update. I'll check with.
Okay, so because GitHub notes is like it is good, so that's why can we have the GitHub notes for week 4? I mean 3, 5, and 6.
Okay. Okay, I'll ask him to update them.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay. Sir. Is it possible to get week 6 before Wednesday, sir?
I'll check with them, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Sir. And may I know when is generally the summary session is conducted for CT?
Maybe next session will be kind of summary session, I guess.
That is
Since
tomorrow,
this
sir.
is the since this is an extension of week 5, that's why I directly went to practice assignment. Since most of
Okay,
the
yes, sir.
concepts were covered in week 5.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. So week 6 summary session is tomorrow.
Tomorrow, Monday, there is session, right? Tomorrow.
One second. Tomorrow we have a TA session. Yeah, the live session, next live session is on Monday.
Okay, guys. Then if you guys don't have any doubt, we can wind up the session. And if you guys are having any doubts also, okay, we'll discuss those doubts.
Dictionary will come in week 7.
Yeah, week 7 and week 8 will be about dictionaries.
So for quiz 2, you'll cover 5 to
Quiz
8 or
2
will it have
syllabus will be 1 to 8, but majority will be week 5 to
Okay. That's it from my side.
Some are telling that it covers from 5 to 8, but only for the statistics it is from 1 to 8. Is it true, sir?
I'm not sure about other subjects. Mostly it's 1 to
For
8 only
statics,
in most
5
of
to
the
8.
subject, because the major part will be from week 5 to 8 only. You can focus on week 5 to 8 in all subjects majorly. Very few portion will be covered from week 1 to 4.
So for CT, it is from 5 to 8 or 1 to 8?
I'm not sure, I'll check. The major portion will be week 5 to 8, that, that I'm sure.
N-term covers
okay,
totally, sir. N-term covers totally, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, sir. Thanks, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. Thank you for joining.